it's a place where the faith community is particularly strong. And so everything we've heard this morning is really just an incredible fit for Chattanooga. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, right? And again, we celebrate our veterans here, I'd like to think, as well or better than any other community in the country. We'll be hanging new flags out on Veteran Bridge tomorrow. This is the home of the Medal of Honor and the Medal of Honor Museum. In fact, one of our most popular parks is shaped like the Medal of Honor. Most people don't know that. If you go to Google Maps, you can see it. It is really an honor and such an incredible fit for Chattanooga to have a resource like this here. Look, homelessness is the toughest problem that mayors deal with, hands down. I talk to mayors across the country on a regular basis, and it is a scourge and such a complicated and difficult problem. But this gives us a real shot, frankly, at stopping it. We've had an effort here to end veterans homelessness specifically some years ago, and between 2 point-in-time counts, we actually drove that number to 0 for a period of time. That was before the pandemic. Clearly, we've seen what's happened after the pandemic. The pandemic was a terrible scourge in and of itself, but we actually spoke to a Harvard professor, a group of mayors from the School of Public Health, who said, it's as though somebody put their hand in the middle of the waterbed and just pushed down. And the ripples, the disruptions in the fabric of society, we are obviously still living with today.
So we've heard over and over the need for the emergency and stabilization services, and that's part of the last year. What we've been doing is meeting with community and civic leaders and elected officials and the faith community and these incredible nonprofit service providers to say, hey, what uniquely is the need in Chattanooga? And could a group like Frontline Response just help and become a part of that tapestry and that network? And so the 3 primary places that we operate are in the area of homelessness, the area of trafficking, and then doing prevention work. So I got to meet Christopher Sands and hear more about what he's been tasked with doing. And what we do that is very important to our model is we go to people where they're at. So we don't invite them only to come and find us and receive a service, but it's very important that they know about us because we're present and we're showing up on a regular, consistent basis.